Tonight, the Taliban is in full control of Afghanistan except for part of the airport in Kabul. That's where U.S. troops continue to provide security for Americans, and allies are rushing to get out. President Biden says up to 6,000 soldiers will stay in place for as long as necessary to complete evacuations. Thousands are being evacuated daily, and some of them will end up here on the First Coast, where hundreds of Afghans now call home. So Luther Social Services, the largest refugee resettlement agency in the area, tells On Your Side's Ken Amaro it is gearing up for a groundswell. Ken.
That's correct, Anthony. Jacksonville already has a vibrant Afghan community that's about to get bigger. Now, these refugee resettlement programs, the process is usually very slow, but things are expected to become expedited, having an impact on what they do at Lutheran Social Services. They've seen the images, Afghans desperately trying to leave their country. Lutheran Social Services is now bracing for a surge in its refugee resettlement program.
We are slotted to serve 275 new arrivals. That does not include SIVs, so that could be an extreme large amount of people.
Laura Cook runs the program and tells me she's already getting calls from concerned Afghans who live here.
It's heartbreaking to hear, you know, my mom, my parents are there, my siblings are there, them pouring out, like, they just don't have any hope for their family members.
According to the staff at the Nabi Akram Center, there are about 400 Afghan families now living in Jacksonville. Mohammed Safi resettled here a year ago. He tells me his mother and a daughter were in the process of applying for their visas to come here. Then the country collapsed to its enemy, the Taliban.
The water is coming from my eyes, and I just start crying. Yeah, why? What's happened to my country?
Is your family safe? He doesn't know. He is concerned. He's crying out for help. Cook says resettlement is a very lengthy process that may be expedited because of the crisis.
For us, we have to rebuild our infrastructure, our staffing. We have to rebuild community ties with housing, apartment complexes. We need to increase our donor base.
She says her program takes refugees through a cultural orientation program, through job training, help them to find housing, and so much more. Now, last year, Lutheran Social Services processed about 40 applications, but again, things are about to change. Today, there was a meeting with several other agencies as they prepare for what's to come. Back to you.